Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin BTC. Bitcoin BTC is looking really good, guys. Has been for some time, coming off of this low here, what is appearing to be the bottom at 32.33. Now we are currently at 44.5, and that is a 35% rally, friends. So congratulations to those of you that have participated in that rally. You're in profit. Now, taking a look at the structure here, we do have a slightly higher low here. Not sure if that's going to be the higher low that we were looking for. It is possible that we could have some kind of a pullback here. How much? Not really sure. I don't think the bulls are going to be deterred too much, but the bulls are running into significant selling. Now, I said the 44,500, this yellow line, was going to be significant. And this is pretty much where we're seeing some resistance, although it's very possible, today being Thursday, we still probably will see bullish activity today, and we could push ahead of that. We could push higher than 44.5K. However, I'm not sure if we can hold that. Now, this blue line here is the point of control up here for the bulls and bears. Whoever takes that will keep control. If the bears reject the bulls at this point, the bears will stay in control. If the bulls gain this area, then the bulls will stay in the driver's seat. This is currently 46,700. Now this coincides with the 200 daily moving average, this red line, so we need to be careful. Could there be a lot more upside? Yeah, there could be, but we're getting into a territory where there's going to be more and more bearish activity, more and more short selling activity as we go higher. We've been going up for 3 weeks, up 35%. I'd like to see some kind of a pullback to the lower fib of 41,400 would be great. That coincides with the 30-day moving average on the daily. That would be perfect for an entry. And of course, I always love the 30-day moving average to use as support for a position, but we need to make sure that that would actually hold first. That being said, we could be going higher. So let's take a look at some price points. On the upside for the bulls, the next price point, we need to break above the 45,000 psychological level, and then 46,700, we need to grab that and hang on to that. It's very possible we'll get rejected. That's right at the point of control. Very possible that we could have a spike up, get rejected, come back, maybe settle off of the 30-day moving average, and then try to push up again. Now, the bearish scenario is 41,432, and below that, then on the downside is the 32,900. However, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use those fibs. I'm going to use a little bit different Fibonacci retracement here. Whoops. Let's do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to calculate the retracement on this short little move here, not the entire move. So to the downside, we're taking a look at the 0.5 fib is 39,200. Let me get a marker and show you where that is. Right here. So the 0.5 fib, which is a common retracement, is 39,200, and the golden pocket 37,720, which is very common price point, or excuse me, very common level to pull back to, especially if you're in a downtrend or trying to flip a downtrend into an uptrend, trying to reverse it. We still are in a downtrend. We need to grab that 45K and hold on to it to make a higher high, and we just haven't done that yet. So my view on this is I'm remaining cautious. I'm not taking any positions here because the risk reward is too great at this point. So if you're not in the market, I would say Be patient. Again, not financial advice. I'm not an advisor, but we have significant. The point of control is up here, and we have a significant sell wall up here. And this is an area where we lost this area, and there's tons of volume up here, tons. So this could be a significant. Plus, the 200 daily moving average is a classic bear scenario where you see a lot of shorts placed there. So I'd like to see some kind of a pullback, like I said, to the 30-day moving average to 41,400 or even further to the 39,200, or maybe even the perfect pullback would be 37,300 to the golden pocket and then push up from there. I would be taking that. I would definitely be buying that, and I would, I would say that's probably a very low risk and high reward area to purchase. I'm not going to be taking positions up here unless I see just amazing strength or some kind of consolidation. And again, risk reward. From here, here's our risk, or excuse me, here's our reward. From here up to about 46,700, which is 200 daily moving average. That's where our reward is. But look at all the risk from here all the way down to the golden pocket, which is 37,700. So there's much more risk to the downside than there is to the reward to the upside. So I think the risk reward at this point is just not worth it. I'm waiting for some type of sideways consolidation like this and then pushing up. I'd buy that, or some type of, like I said, pullback, and then I would buy that. That would definitely be a higher low. And this one here is a higher low, but it just doesn't look too convincing for me. And we're still in a downtrend without making a higher low. Now we could make a higher high. We could make a higher high today. Today's Thursday. We could be bullish today. But remember, Fridays potentially can be bearish. There can be a lot of selling, a lot of volatility on Friday. So to me, it's just not worth it. I want to see what happens on Friday. I want to see what happens over the weekend. Over the weekend, we could have low volume price appreciation where a lot of buyers, they buy because a lot of your short sellers during the week are not active on the weekend. So there's less participants, less market participants and buyers over the weekend, less sellers over the weekend. So a lot of times you can see the price move considerably higher over the weekend, but all of that's going to be at low volume, and and a lot of times the volume disappears. Excuse me, the buyers disappear and they sell, and those are weekend warriors. They sell, they take profits at the end of the weekend, and then you start your new week. So for me, I'm waiting to see what happens between now and Monday. And if we have firm bullish activity on Monday, starting a new week, I'll then reconsider my positions. But that's kind of where we're at right now. We do see a nice volume coming in here, volume bar here, and a volume bar here. So this is showing that this move is a real move. This is a move with conviction. This is a move that is supported by volume. So I don't think if we have a pullback, I don't think it's going to be too severe. I think it's probably going to be to the 30-day moving average, or maybe have a little liquidity wick down to the 0.5 at 39 and then pop back up, possibly. But we'll just have to wait and see. The volume here on the oscillator, strong, looking great. But we do see that it is starting to pull back. It is starting to come down, pull back a little bit. So that is an early warning sign. Not something to be too terribly concerned right now, but it is an early warning sign. We are currently at 63 on the RSI. So we're getting close to the 70 oversold area. Overbought area. And our stochastics are elevated. But again, coming off a bottom after 3 months, I'm not real concerned with this. I'm expecting it to be elevated, stay elevated, because that's usually what happens when you see reversals, right? All of these, these indicators down here, the RSI and the stochastics, they can stay overbought and elevated for weeks when you're having a major reversal off of the bottom here, right? So I'm not too concerned with that. I'm more concerned with price action. I'm more concerned with the volume and the point of control here at 46,700, and I'm more concerned with the 200 daily moving average here. So, and of course, going up for 3 weeks, I want to see some kind of a pullback. I want to see some type of profit taking before I consider getting into the market. Now, taking a look at the 4 hour, let me take off the fib lines here, and I'll go ahead and expand this for you. There we go. So 4 hour, we do see a little bit of a consolidation here, and you could probably argue that this is maybe some type of a pennant here. We have this point, this point, this point, this point, so could be some kind of a pennant like so. But I'd say it just looks like more like a more just like sideways consolidation taking place. And on the 4 hour, we have the 30-day moving average down here at 42,900, and that's going to be a place of support for the bulls on the 4 hour. And then of course 200 daily moving average 41,200. Those would be some points to consider. We do see volume coming down, and that's actually a positive because we could see another push to the upside. Again, we need to hold the 45,000 to consolidate further bullish momentum to the upside. And our oscillator is at the neutral, so we do need to make sure that we do not go negative on that oscillator. Otherwise, we're going to start seeing some type of a significant pullback and downside momentum. The RSI on the 4 hour is 59. Still have a long way to go to push up into the overbought area. And the stochastics is down here, showing that we are ready for another impulse to go higher to the upside on the 4 hour chart. So what does all this mean, and what do I think? Well, I think that it's very possible that we could, like I said, we could have some bullish momentum continue today. Today's Thursday, North American East Coast time. So we could have a push up today, and then we're going to be possibly challenged the 46,700 area. But then Friday, it's very possible that we could just have an abrupt sell-off, come right back down to this area, try to hold it, and then if it continues to go down, start seeing some lower areas like this, right? Okay, so it just remains to be seen. Just remains to be seen. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. I want to wait and see what the chart's going to tell us. I want to react to the chart. I don't want to try to call tops. I don't want to try to call bottoms. That's a losing game. I just want to see the price action, see if it's strong, weak, or reversals, that kind of thing. So there you have it, friends. If Bitcoin is going sideways or going up, altcoins will do well. Altcoins have been rallying significantly, and you can see right now there's One Harmony still up almost 4%, Block 4% almost, API 3 almost 3%, Cody 1.7 at this point. So these coins are probably going to rally today, and these would be the ones that the market is starting to choose for the day. So that's something that you might want to look into. Altcoins, if Bitcoin is stable or going higher, the altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. However, if and when Bitcoin starts pulling back, coming down to these lower levels, then altcoins will then show a correction harder than Bitcoin. So that is something to be aware of. Keep your eye on Bitcoin. If you're in altcoins, keep your eyes on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the market mover. Okay. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to make the video too long today. Just wanted to put that out there. Remember, not investment advice. Thank you for your time. If you enjoy the video, please click like and share it with your friends, possibly. And remember the rule number one, first rule, of investing and trading. Do not lose money. Thank you, friends. Take care.